that's volume. New Jersey, a little slow down, 295 both directions there. Route 30, 42 northbound sluggish from Route 55, 295 ramps.
Now your forecast with AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lumber.
After a mostly cloudy start, we'll see signs of sun and clouds for much of the day. Suburbs, tomorrow mostly sunny, cold, high 32. Friday,
morning.
There's going to be a bit of snow toward evening.
Morning.
I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lumber.
Right now we have partly
Had to get a
33 degrees in Center City. And
little
that is
sweatshirt thing. Maybe cold in the office, man. I don't think they fixed the heat right. .37 degrees. We got a little warmed up. Look at this kid running. Damn, I gotta clean the mirror. Damn, where's the goddamn... It's over here. Ford Explorer. Nah, bro. I'm a Honda man. My brother, shout out my brother, he drive Ford. I wouldn't get a Ford Explorer. I'd get an F-150. I don't know about Ford Explorer, bro. Jade's old teacher. Speaking of teachers, when I went to the conference, Jade's conference like 2 weeks ago now, last week, we were just talking. We didn't talk much about her grades because she's doing okay, but I gotta check her grades, to be honest. She was like, you know who she blamed for everything? She blamed Obama, and she didn't blame Obama. She said the policy of no child left behind is bad. But she said it's not being implemented correctly. They're just taking it as passing everybody, except when it was supposed to be like no child left behind was nobody. Everybody had the equal opportunity. It turned into something that it's not supposed to be. That's what she said. This white lady, she lived, I think she lived she's from the city, I think. You gonna get tired trying to help you get a new car? I'm trying to ride this out, man. This should be paid for. I think end of this year. I think I only got 74,000 miles. No, wait. Yeah, 74,000 miles, right? No. Yeah, 74,000 miles on it. Was it George Bush law? I don't know. I thought it was Obama. lunch today. I got this like from the food bank. It's like a warm it up bowl. It's like I swear one of these doors is open. I got one of the it's like a veggie warm it up bowl. It's like beans and stuff like that. And I got 2 yogurts. Oh, it was Bush first? Okay. That's about it, man. Turn this thing down. Morning, Magic Berry. The whole shit is getting deeper. Somebody brought up an old Democracy Now! Video of Epstein, and I guess this was the premiere of, it was either the Browder documentary or the Trayvon documentary, right? And this lady ambushed Hove. This is 2017, talking about Trump, and Weinstein just butted in. And you could tell, like, Hove didn't want to answer, and he just looked shook. He looked at Weinstein. Weinstein saved him. Weinstein said, "This is my good friend, Jay." I seen on somebody else's tweet. I posted the video myself, man. I got like 250 retweets. Might fuck around, go viral. This is why the whole venture should have been careful. They should have been careful. Because it make Jay-Z look bad, man. Like, it looks bad. It looks real bad. You can't spell Jeffrey Epstein without Zionism without Jason. Yo. Oh my gosh. It looks sus. It really looks sus. I don't know what else to say. I'm sure I'm going to be put on trial, but that's my first piece of evidence. I'm sure he's going to try to obstruct justice and ban the evidence from being shown to court. But it looks crazy. Did they ever, who was that TV lady, her mom got kidnapped? Did they ever find out what was going on with that? Big Pimpin' behind the scenes going to get GG's? Wow. Because that was on this on the island, right? Oh, man. It definitely be GG's, bro. We got your boy Benny Shapiro. He's trying to run interference. They're really trying to distract from people digging in. It's crazy. Yeah. That's he got his media training. Jay-Z's well media trained. We got to admit that. And we can see why. bowl. Big Pippa was him shouting out his homie, stay woke. Oh. Wow. They didn't watch that video. And that's like a song that doesn't get replayed a lot. I wonder why. I mean, it's kind of passe, but just the message, but that was one of his bigger hits, I thought, right? He's a phenomenal. Yeah. Oh man, this shit is sick. This whole Epstein shit is sick, man. Like, somebody went through the things and they found his password. So everybody's logging into his Google account, man. It's just a mess, and sending messages to each other. It's fucking man. Good morning, Montoya. What the hell's on the ground here? Let's see what gas is today. You hear Jasmine Crockett says she can't meds either Nikki anymore because she's a sellout. Oh, Savannah Guthrie, that's the lady's name. Oh, Jasmine, she better chill out before Nikki get on her ass. She better chill the fuck out. You know, one thing I will say, because Nerd's theory is that this is Nicki Minaj versus Rock Nation. Jay-Z must have did Nicki bad, man. He must have did her real bad. 281. Oh, yeah. ICE was in town yesterday. They got somebody in my town. Oh my gosh. I was on Reddit, right? I was just scrolling through. I seen the Pville, Phoenixville page. And somebody in one of the apartments, they videotaped it. Now, we got a mayor. His name is Mayor Pete, right? He's from Florida. He is sweet Pete. So you know how, you know, the white liberals would vote for that all day. You know what I mean? To show how progressive they are. He had said last year that Phoenixville police would not cooperate with ICE. This is what he said. They all took it and like, yeah. Okay, great, right? Now, remember a couple months last year, right? When I was walking, I showed you when I was streaming. And we saw that ICE agent. I mean, the ICE had got somebody. I remember the guy said, oh, Mayor Pete said that ICE is going to cooperate. We're not going to cooperate with ICE. Fast forward to yesterday. They got somebody. Now, I posted the video in the Facebook group. Right? I'll just try to start some chaos. They took it down, right? Like, it's a big, they don't want no political discussions, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, whatever, man. You know? And then he released a statement saying what Phoenixville police will do and what they won't do. Talking about Phoenixville police will only, they'll do crime, they're not going to, they're not responsible for any immigration. And what immigration will do, ICE will do, is, you know, they're responsible for immigration. Basically saying ICE is going to do their job, and police, in Phoenixville police, they'll assist that they have to, but they're not going to make any arrests. Unc acting like he ain't tip them off. Oh, come on, man. I wouldn't tip nobody off the ICE, man. Unless I ain't like the people. You know what I mean? Let's say like the people, I wouldn't do nothing like that. I'm sure, like I said, like 2 doors, well, the block down, ICE got somebody. You know, I hardly knew them. You know, I couldn't even put a face to the name or anything like that. But I'm sure somebody on my street is like, there's a lot of immigrants now, you know what I mean? Jay-Z will what? Will do anybody dirty? That's another thing I'm gonna bring up. This guy brought up Solange on Patreon. I wouldn't put nothing past Jay-Z if he cheated on Beyonce. Don DeMarco! Don DeMarco! Can't put nothing past that nigga. This is the same nigga cheat on Beyonce. So you know something wrong with this nigga. Joshua, what up? Where the hell Lewis at? Where my man from Norristown at? I haven't seen him in a minute. I think a lot of companies are pushing to have people return to work and be more stringent about being back at work, like 3 days in the office or maybe more. I was reading some articles. And one thing I did read though, some companies are doing like telling workers to come back in the office because they expect at least, I don't know, maybe 1, 5, 10% of people, of the experienced workers, to just seek other jobs. This is a way for them to get away with not having any layoffs, is because they'll ask people to come back into work, and some people is like, man, some people that can switch jobs would be like, nah, I ain't not doing this, I'm just getting another job. So this is a way for them to cut back without having layoffs. Nasty work, bro. That's another thing about rock. Jay-Z, any other time, like that last accusation, he came out and made a statement. He has made no statement this time. Probably didn't make a statement because more shit's gonna come out, you know? Why they want people back in the office so bad? You know, they're probably getting leaned on by, you know, local businesses, you know? Local restaurants. Because that was, you remember in New York, that's what was that guy's name? The last mayor. That's what they did to him. He was begging people to come back in the office because downtown, nobody was going downtown. You got to think all these restaurants that would be dying if nobody went for lunch at the local pub or local diner to get something to eat. I don't know. Some want the office culture back. Some think, you know, you can get better training and you get better supervision. I'm not too sure about that, especially for experienced workers, you know. Like, I'm sure some people can't work from home until, like, you have a certain amount of time in, you know. More control, I don't know. Free membership in house. My thing is like all the meetings are due through Zoom, you know? Like nobody meets in person anymore. Hardly ever. I mean, there is in-person meetings, but somebody's always coming in through Zoom. Yeah, I miss the early 2000s office culture, you know? But now that I got kids, man, and I gotta take them to dance, take them to karate, you know? Like, I don't know how people did it beforehand, going into office, you know? Then have to come home and take your kids to whatever activities they got after school and stuff. I mean, I guess at a certain age they can get rides and stuff like that, and if it's after school they can just stay after school if it's after school. But the office replaced by data centers? Yeah. I tell you what, every data center they try to put up around here in this area, like every town is trying to fight it. Because I guess it's going to make everybody's electricity go up and everything else. That's a big thing. Like, they try to put like 2-3 data centers up around here, man. Everybody's fighting it. Cannon, what up? Now it's like, you know, a lot of AI stuff. I don't know. I'm sure more and more companies are like encouraging their employees to use AI, you know. Sleeper age on when the tower's clearing on. Oh, here y'all go. Here y'all go. Yeah, who's that guy? Who's that fighter? I think he's ex-MMA. He's tied to Nick Fuentes. He said he wants to fight 10 gropers in a row. He challenged him. What is that MMA guy's name? I forget his name. He challenged all the Nick Fuentes stands to fight him and shit. Who invented seltzer water, man? I give him some dap. Jake Shields, yeah. That was crazy. But it's interesting, like, you're seeing all the done with the project and substations to come in for the AI data centers. It's a good time to get in the trade and make that money. The servers, I guess. But you could do that remotely, I guess. When my first IT job, after I quit the prison, I worked at a tape center with data center. This is back in the day, though. Everything was working off tapes. You know what I mean? You had to put the tapes in a silo. It was this big silo machine, right? And you would run VAX. The operators upstairs would run VAX jobs, you know, for restores and stuff. And sometimes you would have to put the tapes in a silo. That was my first IT job. $10 an hour. I was making I was working at the jail, right? And I was making overtime. You work overtime, maybe 40, 50,000. I didn't never went crazy with the overtime, right? But I did. I was like, man, I'm not gonna school at Chubb. And then my first job, I took a pay cut, man. Man, that was a struggle for I want to say like a year and some change. I was looking for a job, man, because I just missed the big boom, right? You remember the big IT boom? Everybody was getting IT jobs, and you know, I just missed it, right? They started to scale back, right? And then you had everybody was trying to get these certs to get a job. It was crazy, man. They don't have many jobs to sell. That'd be a sweet job. Security of a data center. You probably don't do nothing. Yeah, my first job, loading tapes in a silo. Then I got a help. That's when I got into help desk. Then my first real job was the help desk. I mean, I just had to get my foot in the door. I had to take it. Just like, let me get some experience and shit. By the luck of it, I got a job. First IT job was $17.50 back in 2010. It was 90. It must have been 98, 99. My first job. Because I remember the Y2K scare. I was in. This is in Delaware. I drove down to Delaware every day. They out here shit. They gotta do shit with this snow. Look at this shit. That's what they're doing down Philly. I guess they got a machine that melts the snow down the city, and they're like cleaning up. They're telling people they can't park here and stuff like that. Yeah. I think a big thing is like you got a network. Like Epstein was like at the center of everything, which is so fucking crazy. You know? They asked him about every fucking thing. He had his hands in it. Shelving library books? Shout out to the library. I was at the library yesterday. I had to make some copies. He was the middleman, yeah. He definitely was the middleman. Because he was able to parlay his connections with some powerful people and getting them rooms. I gotta look at. I want to look at what he was doing at MIT. That's the thing. I need to look at that. Yeah, it's going to be bad. I kind of think they did this because I'm going to save that take. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Then they were saying that Zelensky was controlled by the Israelis. I think that was in there. That's what Epstein said. That's bricks to AI. Yeah. Bricks to AI, Bitcoin, all that. All right. Let me get in this office. Got Russian here and shit. What the hell's going on? Anyway, thanks. I'll probably be back on later today when I'm on my way home. And anyway, I'm going to start doing that, being consistent with doing that. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Thanks to everybody that's subbed. I appreciate y'all. I can't see the notifications, but I seen yesterday a lot of people, their sub-anniversary has been up. Couple people been a month. Couple people been a year or so, but I appreciate y'all. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Yo, Joe, you sent that to, what's the name of it? I tried to look for it yesterday. What's the name of the book? You sent it to Uncle Hotep at gmail.com? Joe, you still there? All right. I'll look for it again. Okay. I'll check it. Peace, y'all.